Ever find yourself, kind of wondering, like, what made minds like Einstein's tick?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the name alone just, like, screams genius, right?
Right.
So today, we're going deep, deep, deep into this world, the fascinating and honestly surprisingly complex world of Einstein's brain.
Okay.
Buckle up,
Yeah.
because we're about to unpack a story, and it's a wild one,
Mm-hmm.
filled with some serious ethical dilemmas,
Mm-hmm.
but also groundbreaking, I mean, absolutely groundbreaking scientific discoveries.
Yeah.
So our jumping off point, the source material for this deep dive, is a video, and it
Mm-hmm.
really digs into what happened to Einstein's brain after his death
Okay.
back in 1955. And get this, during the autopsy, the pathologist,
Hmm.
Dr. Thomas Harvey was his name.
Yeah.
He makes a pretty bold decision.
Okay.
He decides to remove the brain.
You removed the brain.
Yeah.
Wow.
Without getting consent from, Einstein's family.
Yeah. I mean, on the one hand, you can understand the desire, right? I mean, this is Einstein's brain. But on the other, talk about a line crossed. To remove someone's brain, someone of that stature, without any permission, it really makes you question consent, especially with a figure as globally recognized as Einstein.
It really does make you think, where do we draw the line
Exactly.
between scientific curiosity and just basic ethical boundaries?
Absolutely.
But for now, let's kind of shift gears a little to what the scientists actually found,
Yeah.
right? Did they actually uncover, the secrets to Einstein's incredible intellect? And here's a curveball. The video points out that Einstein's brain, it wasn't some massive thing. It was actually, get this, smaller than average.
Smaller?
Yeah, weighed in at 1,230 grams.
Huh.
Not exactly what you'd expect from a titan of physics.
Right. It really challenges our assumptions. Like, we tend to equate a bigger brain with, being smarter. This kind of turns that idea on its head.
It does.
It did uncover, though, some really interesting, really unique features, peculiarities, really, in the structure of his brain. For example, Einstein, he had this particularly developed corpus callosum.
Corpus what now?
Corpus callosum. It's like a bridge, right?
Yeah.
Connecting the two hemispheres of your brain.
Okay.
And it's all about communication. The smoother the communication between those two halves, the better. And it suggests that different areas of his brain could interact, could exchange information much more efficiently.
Wow. So it's not about the size of the brain. It's more like how well different areas can communicate, how they work together.
Exactly. It's like an orchestra. You need all the parts in sync to make beautiful music.
I like that.
And that wasn't all. Researchers also found these really unique folding patterns.
Folding?
Yeah, like the way the brain is structured, the folds.
Okay.
And these patterns were in his frontal cortex. Think of it as the command center, the CEO of your brain.
I see.
It's the seat of your complex thinking, your planning, those aha moments, all that. And it was in this region that Einstein's brain, it really stood out.
Interesting. So what's the verdict? Was Einstein just born brilliant, hardwired for genius from day one?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Our brains, they're not static.
Okay.
They change throughout our lives.
Right.
It's called neuroplasticity. And it means that every time we learn something new, every time we try something different, we actually change the physical structure of our brains. Picture this. You're learning a new language.
Okay.
You're not just memorizing words, you're rewiring your brain, literally carving out new pathways.
Wow.
That's neuroplasticity in action. And it makes you wonder, did Einstein's relentless pursuit of knowledge, his constant mental gymnastics, did all that physically shape his brain?
So you're saying that even with something as seemingly fixed as our brains, they're incredibly adaptable, constantly molded, shaped by our experiences, what we expose ourselves to.
Absolutely. It's like, imagine your brain is like a muscle, right? Every time you use it, challenge it, it grows stronger.
Yeah.
Every time you learn something new, you're essentially giving your brain a workout.
Ah.
And what you choose to focus on, those are the muscles that get the most exercise. So yeah, your experiences, your passions, they're constantly sculpting your brain.
That is such a powerful, empowering concept. It means we have way more control, more agency in shaping our own cognitive abilities than, well, at least than I think a lot of us realize.
Exactly. We tend to put limits on ourselves.
I do.
But the truth is, your potential is far greater than you might think.
It's not just about some, predetermined intelligence. It's about dedication, about the effort we put in.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
This whole deep dive into Einstein's brain is really underscored something important.
Okay.
And that's that while genetics, yeah, they might lay the foundation, It's the experiences, our passions, our relentless pursuit of knowledge that really truly shape our minds. It's an ongoing process.
It's a bit humbling, isn't it?
It is.
Our brains are not these static, unchanging things. They are capable of incredible growth, adaptation throughout our entire lives.
Such an empowering thought. We may not all become Einsteins, but we all have the potential to unlock incredible capabilities within our own minds.
Absolutely.
Who knows? Maybe there's brilliance inside all of us, just kind of, I don't know, lying dormant, waiting for the right spark. Maybe all it takes is a little curiosity and that commitment to, lifelong learning.
Now, that is a great thought to end on.
I thought so.